Hey, I am live. Here I am, working on a video. So I just worked on this huge part of the video. I'm actually just going to pull it up right here. But here is the part of the video I just finished. All this is done in Blender in 3D actually. These are actually, the text is actually supposed to, if you go back to the text, the keying got messed up, but when in the final product it's going to, it's going to glow and sort of glow onto the video in the background, so that's kind of cool. I can actually bring up the original one because I rendered this with a green screen in the background. So let me just pull this up. Where did I put it? Here it is. Yeah, it's usually like this. So the text is glowing onto the background. This is actually just a test render, so it's very noisy, but the final render will be a lot higher quality. I just need to change a few things. Oof, where did I? Okay, I need to pull this back up again. Here we are. So yeah, keying out the green kind of screwed it up, but it's I will fix that the next time I render it. Here's one of the things I need to do. If you see right here, the for video editing comes right back after the am and hardware, and it kind of intersects it. So I need to move the keyframes over for this over. I do an immense amount of video production and editing. Most of my time is totally consumed by video. Of course, this is all really noisy because I just did a very quick render. But when I do the final render, of course, it'll look a lot better and a lot less noisy. And actually, this wood texture is also looks a lot better when this wood texture looks a lot better when it's not. And as such, I found some pretty useful tools for the job. This video will be, yeah, so that's just what I've done so far. Just 20 seconds at the beginning. So I'm going to make that better. So here are my notes for what I need to fix. Well, not fix, just make a bit better. So first one is the clock wheels should be turning. So if I go to where the clock is, right here, the clock wheels, I meant for the clock editing. Most of my time is totally consumed by video, and as such, I found some pretty useful tools for the job. Okay, I've got 3.5% dropped frames. That's pretty good. So right here, the clock. I meant video production and editing. Most of my time turn, but I forgot to do that, so I'll need to fix that. Time is totally consumed by video, and as such, I found. I wish that would have this YouTube or video thing would have fallen on its side. Ooh, we've got a bit of clipping there. I don't think I'll fix that. I think that's fine. Just that tiny bit of clipping on the edge of the table. Some pretty useful tools for the job. This video will be okay, let's see what else is in my notes. Stronger emission on text. Yep. So the emission will actually show up. So the text will glow more. Oh, yeah, this is just a color grading mistake that I made that I have since fixed. And, oh yes, and, of course, this part needs to have the keyframes moved a little bit over to the right. So, I'm going to do all that right now. First, I will save my project. Then I'll close out of this and open up a Blender. So here's a project. Oop, wrong one. There we go. I do an immense amount of video production and editing. Most of my time... yeah, so this is the 3D scene that I used for the whole thing. So, got the text. Got more text. And it's like actually physically 3D coming out. I do an immense amount of video production. Yeah. Actually, right here, this is glass right here, which I'm in solid view mode, so you can't really see the glass. But if I switch to rendered view mode right here, you can see through it. It is just glass. But switch back to solid view. Editing. Most of my time is totally consumed by video, and as such, I have found some pretty useful tools for the job. Yeah, that's the thing. So for now, I'm going to hide this, so it's not deleted, it's just hidden. And let's see. I do an immense amount of video. Here's what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to add a keyframe, a rotation keyframe, and then right here, or somewhere around here, I think I'll do it right. I'll zoom in very close and get that right there. And then, hold on, let me get up close to it, and then rotate X. I do not want to rotate X. Wait, no, on the Y-axis. 5. Oh, wait, hold on. That is not rotating it correctly. So, here I go. So, I will put my 3D cursor right there and set it to pivot around the 3D cursor and rotate Y-axis and then 5,000 degrees. See if that is good enough. I do an immense amount of video production and editing. Most of my time is totally consumed by video. Well, I'm a mistake somewhere. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'll probably keep doing this, so I'm going to just set the oh, here I do. So I'll set my cursor to there. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Okay. So now I can do this to median point. And then keep screwing this up. Rotate along the Y-axis 5,000 degrees. I think it's going a bit too fast. Yeah, okay. So, rotate on the Y-axis 3,000 degrees. Okay, there we go, 3,000 degrees. Still a bit too much. Rotate on the Y-axis 2,000 degrees. Oh, I think I accidentally did 20,000. Nope, still too much. Try 700 degrees. I think that's good. So let's switch to solid view mode. Of video production and editing. Most of my time is totally consumed by video, and as such, something got screwed up. is totally consumed by... Well, that's an issue. I think I may have... Ah, there it is. That should work now. I do an immense amount of video production. Well, still not correct. Pretty useful tool. Okay. So, if I just deselect everything, I can delete... I think this keyframe is causing me trouble, so... And then I can... Oh, what did I do? Oh, yes. That sucks. I think... this is really tough. Think I'll just do that. What the hell? Okay, there we go. So, can just do that, I guess. Oh my god, but it's still right here. This is very inefficient. I do an immense amount of video production and editing. Most of my time is totally consumed by video, and as such, I have found some pretty useful tools. Okay. Totally consumed by video, and as such, I have found some pretty useful tools for the job. Here's the issue. Okay. Useful tools for the job. Tools for the job. There we go. Okay, so now I've completely reset everything. So, here we go. Okay. So, I'm going to rotate on the y-axis. Wait, no. Here's what I'm going to do. Right here, I can just add a keyframe for rotation. And right here, I can rotate, because I have auto keyframing on, I can rotate this, I don't know, like 700, 500 degrees, sure. Most of my time is totally consumed by video. Nope, not a good idea. Rotate y-axis 300 degrees. Most of my time is totally consumed by video, and as such, I have found some pretty useful tools for the job. Most of my time is totally consumed by video, and as such, I have found some pretty useful tools for the job. Honestly, I think that looks fine. That's not terrible. Okay, so here was my issue. Okay, so I see what it is. So right here, between these two keyframes. So this and hardware is fading out at the same time that this video editing for video editing is fading in. So this needs to be put back here. And I can do that, add a keyframe there. And I can move this keyframe over, and this one over. And I do an immense. Okay, I think if I, here we go. I do an immense amount of video production and editing. Most of my time is totally consumed by video, and as such, I have found some pretty useful tools for the job. Honestly, I think that looks really well, and I should definitely save my project. So, if I take a look at my notes right here, clock wheels turn, that is done. And stronger emission on text, I have not done that yet. And I did do this. So now I just need to add a stronger emission on the text. I would usually do shading on a separate monitor, but I cannot stream 2 monitors at once, and neither can my Wi-Fi handle it. So I will just do it on this monitor. So I'll go to shading, and actually I wish I had a timeline there. So I'm actually just going to go to my camera view. So, and get a nice view like this. So, I'm going to go to shading. And here it is. Let's go to rendered view mode. Bring this down. And we have a nice view of this. So, I need to turn the sampling up a bit. So, there we go. That's what we got. And of course it's pretty noisy, and I need to deselect that. Oh, okay, here's what I'll do. I need to select something. There we go. So, I can turn up the strength of the emission. So, if I did that and turned it up to 1,000, that would be awful. But I can turn it to less than 1,000. So 100. I think that is more than enough. Why is it like this? If I turn it to 40, there's no really. I think for my final render of this, I'm going to do this. So if I go to, this, I can either have it as just a green screen background, or I can feed the video directly into that. And that definitely looks better for the emission. But I do need to, if I'm going to do that, I do need to set some stuff such as roughness and how that works. This is weird. We're on cycles, right? Yeah, we're on cycles. Okay. So, what to do next? I'm pretty sure in the end I will just do it this, and then I will just increase the sampling a whole bunch, like maybe, so at the end it'll probably look something like this. So if I render at 100 and do I want to render at 128 samples? Maybe crap, am I? Oh, I just dropped a bunch of frames. Okay. So, I want to. What was I gonna do? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna render like this in the end, but okay, this my network. I think someone is using a lot of the bandwidth in my house right now. So I'm going to stream another time, but this was a fun.